Y'all weren't expecting that much from the debates now, were you? I know I wasn't. I never expect that much from a politician. I tell you why. I never expect a politician to do for me what I can do for myself. I don't need a politician to give me health care. If I got a job, I'm going to go buy my own. Now, Obama's trying to tell you that if you've already got your insurance, you can keep your insurance. But let me ask you this. You're paying for your own insurance. And then the government comes in and tells you, hey, you know what? We got your back on health care. You can get the same kind of health care that these politicians get. Then why would you keep your own insurance? You're going to try to jump on that health care wagon just like everybody else. And then when people start jumping on that wagon, the system starts to get burdened. And while everybody's jumping on that healthcare wagon, they forget to ask, who's paying for this? Well, that, my friends, would be the rich. You know, the ones who actually give people jobs. The rich can't carry that tax burden all by themselves. It's going to come out of your pocket, too. I don't know why y'all think that socialized medicine is so good. Don't y'all see people risking their lives to come over to America to take advantage of our healthcare system? Y'all, the best kind of healthcare is competitive-based healthcare. It's very simple, y'all. If I'm offering coverage, I want your business. I'm going to try to give you the best coverage at the lowest cost. Because I don't want you to go across the street and do business with the other guy. And the other guy's thinking the same thing. So they're going to try to provide the best coverage. And they're going to try to give you the best deal. Now let me put that in Diddy terms for you. Let's say you a crackhead, and I'm a crack dealer. I'm going to give you that good crack. I ain't going to cut it with as much. I'm going to hook you up with a good price, and I won't even make you suck my... Dang, that sounds like a much better deal than the one I would have got on the other side of the hood. Obama's trying to scare you and make you mad about the economic policies that George Bush had for the last 8 years. Past 8 years, y'all, Obama's about to implement a socialistic economic plan that has failed nations for generations. He's going to bring change, y'all, but he ain't going to bring anything new. He's going to bring the exact same thing that people from around the world run from. Y'all are talking about how you're sick of the last 8 years of George Bush. Hey, I'm sick of the last 8 years of Democrats sticking their foot out to trip George Bush and then accuse him of falling. Well, if socialism is so bad, then how come the economies of these nations aren't crashing right now? Y'all, their economy sustains because they do the exact same thing that Obama and the rest of the Democrats say won't work. They drill for their own oil. Y'all, they're smart enough to drill for their own oil. Their money is backed by petrol. Thanks to the liberal environmentalist Democrats, we don't have anything backing our dollar. See, Obama and the rest of the Democrats snub their nose at oil. They say it's not going to cure us of our energy dependence. Y'all, we're not exactly drilling for the oil for energy's sake. We're drilling for the oil so we can have something to back our dollar to help restore our economy. Mr. Obama and the rest of you Democrats, you say that our economy is bad. If our economy is so bad, how are we going to afford all this new technology that you're talking about? And how is the consumer going to have the buying power to afford it? I'll tell you how we do it. We drill for our own oil. It's good enough for these other countries that you love so much. Hey, it's good enough for us. Y'all want to trust Obama with the presidency, who is open about his so-called exit strategy. Y'all, you're not supposed to be open with any kind of war strategy. Y'all, what coach of a football team runs across the field and shows the other coach their playbook? Hey, these are my strategies. Well, that's what these Democrats are insisting on. They want to implement a timetable, which means that all they got to do is just say, hey, man, well, we'll just wait for them to pull out. And when that troop level gets low enough, we're going to come in and we're going to cut the Iraqi people to pieces. The Democrats are saying that our troops are having too hard of a time with dealing with the terrorists. They say it should be the responsibility of the Iraqi forces to take care of them. Really? If our American forces are having a hard time with the terrorists, what are the Iraqi forces going to do? They and the Iraqi people are going to get slaughtered, and then the terrorists are going to regroup and they're going to come back after us. Y'all are voting for Obama based on nothing substantive. A lot of reason why you're voting for Obama and the Democrat ticket is because you hate Republicans. You hate Republicans based on stuff that you read and hear on TV and from what your liberal college professors tell you. You're so filled with hate and prejudice, you don't even know what our policies are. Nah, you can't say the same for me, y'all, because I used to be a liberal. I was just a Democrat by default because I thought I was supposed to be a Democrat because I'm black, you know. But I started to open my mind, like a liberal is supposed to do. And I started looking at what conservatism is, and I said, See, y'all think Republicans are all about power. If Republicans were all about power, we'd tell you everything that you want to hear. Sure, Republican officials can say yes to this and yes to that and pander to this and pander to that and pretend like they can relate to you. But who are the ones around election time saying yes to everything? Who are the ones out there pandering to everybody? Who are the ones who are out there pretending like they can relate to you? That would be the Democrats. Why? Because they want your vote. Why do they want your vote? Because they want power. And when the election's over and you put those Democrats in office, they're ghosts. Ghosts that will come back to haunt you in the form of taxes. You don't believe me? All you got to do is look at Acorn. Acorn is a left-wing organization that seems to know where these homeless people are. And if the Democrats care about these homeless people so much and know where these homeless people are, then there is no excuse for why these homeless people are still homeless.